They lie right to your face and we just eat it up.
I ain't gonna give in now. I think I gotta live this now. I be gonna be man, I'ma kill this stuff real quick. I'ma go take it to town, cause I gotta be that king in the ring, man. I'm not getting mad when I'm back with the whip. Cause I am just up on the journey. You just know that I'm just going insane.
Warriors, rise. Grand rising warriors, good evening all over the world. First of all, from my heart to yours, I love you. From my family to yours, it's going to be the greatest time in human history. But I'm here to tell you that they actually lie to your face nonstop. Think about this. This has been happening for a very, very long time. Somebody at some point got you to fear God. And that's what we're experiencing right now, warriors. Every single person in these elite positions, they're lying to your face. And we are eating it up. Video by video, news article by news article. All the battles are happening right now. Everybody's turning against each other. And I'll tell you what, as everybody looks this way, our team is looking this way. As all the noise is happening, you have to look past all the noise. Pull yourself to a 30,000-foot overview and ask yourself this question. Who should you truly believe? It shouldn't be me. It should be you with your discernment and understanding that you know the truth. You know what's right and wrong. But I'm going to take you on these journeys every single day. And I'm going to show you facts, figures, numbers, logic. But again, the information I'm presenting to you is someone else's truth based on the information they're receiving. But what I've learned through discernment is that I know what's right for me. And I've been divinely guided, divinely protected all the way to where I'm at today. That's why we don't get caught up in these schemes and caught up in pump and dumps. Will we make mistakes? Absolutely. But when we make mistakes, we admit it and we make it right. We don't attack other human beings. We don't start chaos. We stay focused on what's right, higher consciousness, love, light, and positivity. So as we kick this off, I want to ask you a question. What do you fear? And why have you been in? How many times is the world going to end, guys? Think about this. We thought the world was going to end in 2000, 2012. We have always, in it, all these people say the rapture's coming and the world is ending. Guys, it's been ending every single day for every single person. When you can pull somebody out of their heart and into their head, into the left hemisphere of the brain, and you can get them to fear God or fear that some crazy thing is coming and the world's going to explode, you can move them any direction you want. But when you get out of your head and down into your heart, into higher consciousness and love and the frequency of love, you will live heaven on earth. So let's dive into it. You didn't come to hear this consciousness stuff. You came to hear about crypto because that's what we're all about. But remember, what's more important than crypto and becoming a millionaire in crypto and all this stuff is who you're becoming in the process. Let me repeat that. What's more important than becoming a millionaire in crypto is who you're becoming in the process. So I encourage you, I implore you to work harder on yourself than you do anything else, and you'll always be rich because wisdom and instruction are the true wealth. All right. So yesterday, Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, something important is happening. So he put out a tweet. It was really interesting. He said something important is happening. Let's find this tweet here. Actually, they took it down. So he said something important is happening. Of course, there's a bunch of stuff happening right now. At the same time, the CFT commissioner, crypto whistleblowers in line for multi-million-dollar payouts. So here's what happens. When greed kicks in and then greed gets the shit kicked out of it, all of them start turning against each other. Look at the chaos happening in the crypto space. When greed gets the shit kicked out of them and greed is about to get exposed, they become very loud and they start barking and everybody turns against each other. So Commissioner Kristen Johnson encourages them to come forward. They are encouraging whistleblowers to come forward and throw everybody under the bus. She says possible payouts for whistleblowers are very, very big. Everybody's all about money, their ego. I'm telling you what, you take food off another man or woman's table, your legacy will be abolished. If you need food, a king will feed you. But if you take food off of someone else's table and you attack somebody else without just, you will be abolished. I'm telling you. A king or queen will always feed their people in their kingdom. So a CFTC commissioner has urged crypto industry whistleblowers to come forward in the aftermath of the FTX group's implosion, saying tipsters have previously received $1 million for their help. Commodity Future Trading, CFTC, Commissioner Christine Johnson, said on Thursday that the informants would get anonymity. Yeah, right. Adding that such tips plays a crucial role in enforcement given the opaqueness of some of the crypto world. So basically, in the context of digital asset space, the value of having those local whistleblowers and tipsters are crucial. Money, I'm telling you, it's all about money and greed, warriors. Whoever got you to fear God is taking your money. Straight up. Whoever got you to fear God and get out of your heart into your head and left hemisphere of the brain and ask you to give 10% to the church, to God, right? God says, give me your 10%, your facts, figures, numbers, logic, your fear, and come back into faith, which is Christ consciousness, which is 90% of your brain. Higher consciousness, love, and that will take you down into your heart, and you have nothing to fear. There is no God to fear. The only thing to fear is fear itself. The world is not ending. The world is ending because you believe it's ending, because of all this stuff and all the bullshit happening and all this chaos happening within the crypto space and in the world. Yes, a massive recession is coming, but I'll tell you what, abundance is coming for those who are awakened to the understanding that they're already kings and they're already queens. I'm fired up, warriors. I'm going to start speaking my truth. I'm not looking for followers. I'm not looking for likes. I'm not looking for comments. I'm going to speak my truth while I'm here on earth. And the truth is, you are kings. You are queens. You are love. You are higher consciousness. And right now, freedom exists for all of you, by getting out of your head and into your heart. More to come on this. So thousands of petitions for congressional investigation, allegations of Gary Gensler. Ripple defense lawyer, and I actually put my name in this position, Ripple defense lawyer John Deaton, crypto law website, has petitioned apt, and readers are urging Congress to look into a suspicious meeting and other supposed questionable risk. Everybody's going after everybody right now, warriors. So there's a petition that you can put your name in that petitions Congress to look at Gary Gensler. What is he doing? He was meeting with FTX. He gave him a free pass, warriors. This is greed, greed, greed. And I'm just sitting back, king energy. The queens are sitting back, queen energy, and watching all the fools in the clowns, all the clowns in the circus perform their acts. That's what's happening right now. And I promise you, we will rise from the ashes. At the same time, Joe Biden leads critical call for game-changing global Bitcoin and crypto rules after shock of FTX collapse. This was all by design, warriors. This was the black swan event to bring in regulation. Celsius collapse, we had the stablecoin collapse, and this rocked so many people. Stars, you know, you got Kevin O'Leary involved in this. He's fighting for regulation. Everybody's going after regulation. Millions and millions of lives were crushed financially by this. And this is all about bringing in regulation. So this is the thing right here, the G20 Bali Leaders Declaration. Okay. Did this change on me? What the hell is going on? Dude, I keep telling you some weird, Jesus. Okay. Again. Oh, I can't even make this shit up. Let's go back in here. Let's try this again. This shit keeps changing on me, man. Let me see. Boom. Okay, no, that's it. It's 14 years in leaders G20 meeting facing most several financial crises in generations. There we go. Okay, cool. Yep. So 14 years ago, I'm tripping. It's not the computer. Look at me getting in the left hemisphere of the brain. 14 years ago, the leaders of the G20 met for the first time facing the most severe financial crisis in our generation. We recognize a large global economies that collectively we carry responsibility and that our cooperation was necessary to the global economic recovery. To tackle global challenges, lay a foundation for strong, sustainable, balanced, and inclusive growth, we designed the G20, the premier forum for global economic cooperation. And today, we reaffirm our commitment to cooperate as once again addresses serious global economic challenges. The reason why I brought this up is because the G20, they're bringing a global economy in, guys. It's going to be a central bank digital currency. Dive through this stuff, read through this stuff as all of the narratives happening. Climate change, cross-border payments, bringing the 2.9 billion people into the banking system. Okay, so this is where I talk about they're lying to your face nonstop. JPMorgan, all this FUD is happening right now as JPMorgan executives, its first DeFi trade using public blockchain, and then JPMorgan officially sets up their trademark for their wallet. So at the same time as they lie to you, Jamie Dimon in 2017 said cryptocurrency is a fraud. You're a criminal if you invest in crypto. I was in banking in 2017. When I didn't discover crypto until about 2019. I thought it was a fraud. I was indoctrinated. I was fully indoctrinated, guys. I was in the system. I was believing all the hype until I found my higher consciousness and my truth, that I'm a king, that I am love, that I am that I am. The decisions I make is the reason why I'm in the financial freedom position I'm in, and be able to travel the world and do what I want. You can do the same exact thing, warriors. That's what I'm here to do, is share my story from, falling 16 years ago to falling 3 times during the process to be where I'm at. And I finally changed my brain. I finally got out of my head and down into my heart. I stopped fearing. There is no boogeyman. There is nobody stopping you. The world is not ending. It's all here. If they can get you to believe that the world is ending and push you into fear and make you put your money somewhere so that you can get salvation back, I'll tell you what, warriors, when they made you fear God, those are some of the richest investment companies in the world that are sovereign right now. Do your research, family. So at the same time, JPMorgan lies to you. They're setting up crypto wallets. I told you that your banks will custody your cryptocurrency. You're going to be able to do a Bitcoin and Ethereum back loan within the next 3 years right at your local bank. So as all the people get feared, they shut down all these exchanges. They make them insolvent. All these exchanges that will survive are going to have a master account at the Federal Reserve or the central bank. They're going to have to run all their money through there so that they can get their taxes from us based on the cryptocurrency. They're going to set up a central bank digital currency, which will be a FedNow wallet. And all your banks will custody your cryptocurrency, and they will have a bank account as well. Your crypto exchanges that survive will be a bank, and there'll be a cryptocurrency wallet for you. And then they'll probably hold your central bank digital currency. It's just a new economy, guys. It's nothing new under the sun. It's a new economy that's coming. And your job is to navigate and not get rug pulled by all the bullshit, and get out of the greed and into your heart and look at what real companies are going to change the world and the infrastructure of our financial system. And I just wanted to end with this here. So Coinbase, another announcement, Coinbase Commerce and WooCommerce. So WooCommerce merchant can now offer crypto payments safely and conveniently through Coinbase Commerce. So I'm going to start to share a little bit more of the studying I do. I do studying besides cryptocurrency. I do a lot of Christ consciousness studying. So I study all kinds of different, as somebody told me, I need to read the book of John again. So when I went to Peru, I read the book of John, the book of Mark, the book of Luke. I'm reading from different perspectives, studying the Hog Hammadi library. And some people get really pissed because those are the books that were taken out of the Bible. So the question I have for myself is, why were these taken out of the Bible? The book of Thomas, the first verse is seek and you will find. I'm paraphrasing. Find and you'll be disturbed. Once you're disturbed, you'll realize that you're a king. Interesting, right? So the world, the organizations have us seeking outside of ourselves for a king or a God, when Jesus says the king is inside of you, the queen is inside of you. So if I can get you to fear something, and I can get you to give me your money, and that will give you salvation, that can make me one of the biggest investment companies in the world. Do your research. But in turn, if I can get you to stop watching porn and excessive video game playing and all this craziness, and come back to the higher consciousness, breathing, meditation, high intensity training. Jesus was gone for 18 years. I think he studied with some Buddhist monks. Think about that. He came back. It's like, whoa, what is all religious? He wasn't even religious. Religious people killed Jesus. Think about that. He wasn't even religious. He wasn't hanging out in churches. He was going from village to village to village. He had no judgment. He was hanging with everybody. He was hanging out with tax collectors, sinners, prostitutes. I'm broken as fuck, man. Maybe that's why I follow the life of Jesus, because I can relate to him more. I'm not righteous. I am trying to get my shit together. So anyways, that's a lot of stuff that I do. I write lots of notes, warriors. I spend lots of times writing notes and trying to understand, and, yeah, that's who I am. And I really like who I am, and I'm very proud of myself. And I love you. I love you a lot. So I appreciate you. As we always say, warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.